Yes. Can you just fix me up?
It's love. Hey everyone, Dave Reynolds here. I'm here alongside Matt Payne. This is Speed Dating with Matt Payne. We've got a brand new year, we've got a brand new teammate, we've got brand new cars, everything's new. So we're at Captain Baxter. We've got a lovely backdrop for our first date. We're at St Kilda Sea Bass and it's a beautiful day. It's 35 degrees, it's really warm. But yeah, I've got some questions, so can you answer them quick?
All right, I'll have a go.
All right. Tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, when did you start racing?
Grew up in Pukekohe, started racing when I was 5, and yeah, that's about it.
Hobbies or favourite pastimes?
Favourite hobbies, probably simulator, on the sim all the time. I love a good Netflix show.
Racing icon?
It's got to be Kimi Räikkönen, I think. He's pretty cool, calm and collected.
Favourite track you've raced at?
I do like Spa. Spa's great. Spa and Imola.
You're very lucky to race
cool,
there. Do you have a favourite band or artist?
No, I like most things, but maybe country and western probably doesn't quite cut the mustard.
What never fails to make you laugh?
Just hanging out with friends. My friends are very funny.
Are they? It's good to have funny friends.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah.
Accomplishments you're proud of?
Probably just being here. I think with Penrite racing in 2023. I think that's a great sort of step forward for me, and I'm very proud to be here.
Very fortunate. We both are.
Yeah.
We've both done laps in the new car. Tell me, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts it's definitely different to the old one. And you know what? I think we're all working hard, and it's going to be, we will get there. But it's been great so far. I've really enjoyed the challenge.
It's challenging.
It's challenging.
It is very challenging.
But I like a challenge.
What's it like working with a new team and a new race engineer?
It's fun. I like getting to know people, and you know, Jack's very willing to learn. So
He is, yeah.
You know, it's great, and especially he's young, sort of younger like me. So yeah, he's been awesome to get to know, and the team as well. I really like the team. Just we all have fun together at the track.
We're all trying to help you.
Yeah,
we're all trying to get to the same position.
Exactly. Yeah.
How have you been preparing mentally and physically for the season?
Definitely training a lot more than I've probably ever have. Yeah. And you know, that's hard. I like training, but
it's good that you like it.
Yeah, it's hard, but and just not trying to put too much pressure on myself. Just have realistic expectations, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all my questions for Matt Payne. I hope you got to know him as well as I did.
All right. Well, Dave, I think it's time to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Now. I've got a couple of questions. Well, I've got plenty of questions.
Everyone already knows me though.
Yeah, but I feel like it's good to.
book.
I feel like it's good to refresh jog everyone's memory a little bit. So,
water.
Thanks. You made your debut in 2007. How has racing changed, and what do you think Gen 3 will bring to the sport?
Yeah, the racing has changed quite dramatically over the last 15 years, I suppose, as long as I've been part of the series. But I've seen, you know, teams come and go, drivers come and go, the flavour of the month people, the flavour of the month teams, the flavour of the month ideas. You know, it's a forever evolving sport. Gen 3 is going to bring a whole new, driving style, set of complications, set of rule changes, set of engineering problems. So there's going to be a lot of mistakes from drivers and teams. So you know, I kind of like that, because every time there's things going wrong in a race, that's the races I like to watch.
It's action. Yeah.
Yeah, it's action, exactly.
How has it been working with Garth so far?
So yeah, obviously Garth I've known basically
a long time.
I was in your position and he was in my position when I first started. So you know, he actually was a bit of a mentor for me at the start, and then we sort of were racing against each other for a long time. But Garth he's the ultimate professional. He is one of the best drivers in our country.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what he drives, he's unbelievable. So you know, to hear how he speaks about the car, even though he jumps out of the car and says a similar thing to me, he might say it in a different way that might trick the engineers into thinking a different way. So you know, the feedback is it's unbelievable.
Yeah. You are expecting baby number 2.
Yes.
Any fatherly advice for
Any
man
fatherly
like
advice
myself.
for you? How old are
Yeah.
you?
20.
20. You got a bit of time.
Yeah, I think that's
To not think about it. But as soon as,
yeah.
like, when my son was first born, I wish I did it 10 years earlier. That was one
Yeah.
thing I kind of regret. So you get longer to spend with them in your life.
Yeah, no, 100%. Racing icon.
Racing icons for me, they've changed over the years, but I've always admired certain people. Like, I've admired big personalities like Greg Murphy, he was awesome.
Yeah,
Russell
yeah.
Ingall, anyone that could speak their mind.
Yeah.
I like Scafie because of his professionalism, and that's quite the opposite to me. Jim Richards, the true gentleman, he was just,
Yeah.
even in his 60s, he could out-qualify anyone. He was amazing.
No,
Racing is not about, it's not an age-related sport.
No.
In most sports, as you get older, you get a bit weaker, but in motor racing, it's kind of the opposite. You get a bit wiser, and your risk
Mature.
assessment becomes better.
Yeah. Favorite track?
The one track I've raced at,
No, your favorite track.
that I haven't raced at.
No, that you have raced.
That I have raced at. Well, obviously
Sorry.
it's Bathurst.
Yeah.
It's my favourite track. But another track I
another-
love.
Yeah. What's something else? What's
Another track I really, really enjoyed was in a little track in New Zealand called Invercargill, which is like the southernmost racetrack in the world. It's called Teretonga. And
yeah, the loop.
yeah, it was awesome. Just such a cool track
Yeah.
in a cup car back in 2009
What was that?
or something, or
Was
10
it
or something.
7? No, there was
No, maybe it was like 8, 9, 10, 11 series I did over there.
Triple X Racing. Wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yep.
awesome.
What never fails to make you laugh?
What never fails to make me laugh. My missus,
My missus.
the old moose.
That is it. Those are my questions for Dave. It's been great to get to know you, Dave, on our first date. And yeah, I hope you've gotten to learn a little bit about me, myself as well. We're obviously looking forward to the season ahead in the new Gen 3 car, and yeah, Newcastle is not far away. So yeah, we're looking forward to it, and yeah, we'll see you out there.